Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the members and the staff of the City of Hamilton, welcome to the steps of City Hall as we recognise and partner with the United Nations Global Celebration of Road Safety Week. Events this week will feature influential leaders who will reach all corners of our community in an effort to spread awareness and share information on how we can all play a role to make our roads safer and to minimise the number of accidents. With each life that is lost on our roads, a family and a community of friends and other loved ones mourn. We have lost our respect for the roads and for our fellow motorists. We need to work together and demand of our community that we will be responsible road users, that we will adhere to the rules, and that we will use our best judgment when getting behind the wheel of a car or when riding a bike. When this speech was written last week, we were saying that we had lost 4 souls to road traffic accidents. Well, unfortunately, it is now 5, and that is 5 too many. That is 5 families, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that will mourn because of a loss that was very likely preventable. I take this opportunity to applaud the Road Safety Council, along with other organizations represented here today, for their continued efforts to educate our motorists, especially the next generation. It is of utmost importance that we educate these children of ours and combat the selfish actions of the current motorists. I urge everyone here today to absorb the information available from the various vendors and organizations on hand, and then to share that information with others. We need to do a better job as a community in an effort to eradicate the loss of life on our roads and to improve the safety of them. Again, welcome to City Hall. Welcome to Bermuda at its best. I now invite the Minister of Transport, the Honourable Wayne Furbett, my representative, who's a JP MP, to the podium. Thank you all very much.
Mr. Mayor, protocol been established already, and good afternoon to everyone. This week, the Bermuda Road Safety Council will focus public education efforts on improving requirements to ensure safer roads for everyone. The theme this year is changing minds, changing behaviors. It is an appropriate message for all who travel on Bermuda's roads. Changing how we view road safety and how we act while riding, driving, or walking is a call to action for every resident. The time has come to change how we conduct ourselves on the roads. Before I go any further, I would like to express my sincere condolence to all the mothers, fathers, and families that have lost a loved one due to a road fatality. No words can undo the anguish you have experienced, and I'm sure there's nothing that can adequately alleviate the pain you feel. For our mothers, as we reflect upon Mother's Day just passing, a day meant to honor and celebrate the immeasurable love and sacrifice you have poured into your children's lives. I'm painfully aware that this year's event has been marred by an unspeakable tragedy. Words cannot express the depth of my sorrow and remorse for the loss you have suffered, the loss of your precious child to Bermuda roads. Bermuda, I implore you that it's time to shift your behavior. Shocking, last year there were 1,218 reported by type for road collisions. 11 fatal, 109 with serious injury, 517 were slightly injured collisions, and 581 resulted in collision damage. Additionally, over the last 5 years, the statistics indicate the following as it relates to fatalities and serious injuries on our roads. In 2018, there were 92 serious injuries, 12 fatalities. 2019, we had 113 serious injuries, 9 fatalities. 2020, we all know about 2020, most of us stayed at home, but we still had 87 serious injuries, 7 fatalities. 2021, 106 serious injuries, 17 fatalities. 2022, 109 serious injuries, 11 fatalities. And I talk about serious injuries because those serious injuries could have ended up as fatalities. Thus far in 2023, there has been approximately 457 collisions, with 40 serious injuries and 5 fatalities. We should be alarmed by these statistics. In the past 5 years, collision numbers have been consistent. Regrettably, the stats have not provoked some individuals' mindsets or shift in behavior. Speeding is one of the leading causes of collisions in Bermuda. Speeding alone is dangerous, but when coupled with driving under the influence, driving without care and attention, or using a device, the chances of collisions are multiplied. Just last month in their report, the Bermuda Police Service reported an Operation Vega. The BPS noted that while enforcement has a role to play in helping to reduce harm on our roads, every road user has a responsibility to ensure their safety and the safety of others in their daily travels around the island. Unfortunately, the Road Safety Council nor the Bermuda Police Service can stop an individual from speeding, overtaking, and worse, driving while intoxicated. With a high rate of accidents involving motorcycles in Bermuda, the BRSC, Bermuda Road Safety Council, has implored motorcyclists to slow down, avoid the third lane. You know what I'm talking about. Come down East Broadway. Take extra caution when overtaking and always use caution when approaching pedestrians. As the minister responsible for overseeing Project RIDE, the Transport Control Department will introduce new regulations better to prepare our young people for safe roads travel. The ministry through speech committed is to amend Auxiliary Bicycle Act 1954 to create a learner's permit and to provide an on-road instructions and examination for those wanting to obtain a motorbike license. We are committed to enhance the preparation for new and young riders for the road to promote safety, reduce accidents, and cultivate responsible motorcyclists who will ultimately become drivers. The BRCS are evaluating various mechanisms to address our road safety challenges, including but not limited to reviewing penalties for traffic offenses, introducing safety measures for the use of electric bikes, assessing the use of stoplight cameras. Bermuda, it is time we recognize the critical importance of responsible behavior on the roads in Bermuda. Your safety is paramount, and it is incumbent upon each and every one of us to uphold our duty as responsible drivers and riders. By adhering to traffic rules, practicing patience, and demonstrating courtesy, we can create a culture of safety and respect on our roads. Let us remember that every action we take on the roads that has the potential to save lives and prevent unnecessary harm. Together, let us commit to being responsible road users, ensuring that Bermuda remains a haven of safety and harmony for all. In closing, I wish to thank the Bermuda Road Safety Council, led by Chairman Daniel Solicitor III and Deputy Chairman Wayne Swan, for their diligence and dedication. We appreciate your work to raise awareness and promote projects such as Designated Driver Campaign and transportation planning support for every organization. I encourage you and your team to stay the course. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. Protocol having been established, I begin my remarks by expressing my condolences to the family and friends of our most recent road fatality. My thoughts and prayers are with you during this very difficult time. It is tragic that we begin this road safety event with another needless, senseless loss of life on our roads. So far this year, we've had 5 road traffic fatalities and several serious road traffic collisions. That's 5 families that have lost a loved one. Our goal should always be 0. Road traffic collisions have become one of the world's largest public health and injury prevention problems. The World Health Organization estimates that about 60 million people have died during the 20th century from road traffic collisions alone. And currently, more than 1.3 million people are killed around the world each year on roads. If the trend doesn't change, road traffic collisions are predicted to result in the death of 1.9 million people annually. In an effort to combat poor driver behavior on our roads and to encourage users to drive safely, the Bermuda Police Service partners with the Road Safety Council, CAUDA, and government, and we've also implemented Operation Vega. We target offenses that most contribute to collisions. These include speeding, use of cell phones whilst driving, no seatbelts, disobeying traffic signs, and helmet offenses, to name a few. Like you, we see that speeding and disobeying traffic signs is prolific. Both these offenses significantly contribute to collisions. We don't enforce in secret. We regularly publish through social media and other mainstream media what we're doing and sometimes even the times we're doing it. All in an effort to change minds and change behavior. Going just a few miles over the speed limit does make a difference. The laws of physics means that the greater the speed you travel at, the greater the chance you're going to lose control of your vehicle, and definitely the longer it will take you to stop. How bad the injuries are following a collision is directly related to how fast you are traveling. The faster you travel, the greater the injuries. It bears repeating. 5 fatalities this year so far. That's 5 sets of families and friends that are grieving the loss of a loved one. Slow down, Bermuda. We must play our part to reduce collisions, particularly as it relates to impaired driving. This is 100% avoidable with better choices. In closing, I ask you to embrace the Road Safety Council theme of changing minds, changing behaviors, and do your part to create a safer experience on our roads and help keep our island as safe as it can be. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Global Road Safety Week. Hashtag Road Safety at WHO, at Bermuda Road Safety, at the United Nations Global Road Safety Week. Theme, Rethink Mobility. CAUDA is pleased to join the Bermuda Road Safety Council, the Bermuda Police Service, the World Health Organization, and United Nations for the 7th Annual Global Road Safety Week. Every year, 1.3 million people are killed in a road traffic fatality crash globally. Last year, 20,600 lives were lost in the European Union alone. In Bermuda, we average a total of 12 road fatalities a year. Today started off with a live Instagram chat at 2 p.m. Central European Time or 9 a.m. Bermuda time. The topic, youth and road safety. Road safety, World Health Organization, rethink mobility. Rethink health, rethink mobility for equity, rethink mobility for sustainable cities, rethink mobility for saving lives, rethink Bermuda mobility. Hashtag road safety at WHO, at the Bermuda Road Safety Council, at UNGRSW, United Nations Global Road Safety Week. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the Bermuda Road Safety Council's open event for Road Safety Week. Firstly, I would like to take this time to send condolences to the family of our most recent road traffic fatality. It is always sad to hear of a road fatality, but especially in such a tragic manner. We ask that those involved to come forward and help ease the pain of this family, and our hearts are with that family during their time of sorrow. The week of May 14th to May 20, 2023 is Road Safety Week. It's the 7th annual UN Global Road Safety Week. And here in Bermuda, our theme is changing minds, changing behaviors. Hashtag safer roads for all. The Bermuda Road Safety Council chose this theme as that is where we are in our fight for road safety. We must change our behaviors, we must change our minds, and dare I say, we must break bad habits. To that effect, this year, the BRSC will be teaming up with community partners in campaigns to help change behaviors. Today, for our open event, and while this event is only just today, for the rest of the week, we have dedicated themes for each day, highlighting and raising awareness of how we can start changing minds and behaviors. Yesterday, Sunday, May 14th, remembering the lives lost on our roads. Each one of us in Bermuda knows someone or of someone who has lost a life on our roads, and we just ask that you take time to reflect on what that life meant and what could have been different. Monday, today, May 15th, your pledge for road safety. Pledge to drive, pledge for better driving. And we ask, you can go onto our website, www.roadsafety.bm, and pledge on our wall for better driving. Tuesday, May 16th, on the road to road safety. What does road safety look like? Are you following the rules of the roads and obeying traffic signs? That is what it takes to be safe on our roads. Wednesday, May 17th, look out for each other. We all share our roads, and that ties with our monthly slogan, two wheels, four wheels, one road for all. Bikes, cars, trucks, pedestrians. We all have to do our part on our roads. Thursday, May 18th, no need to speed. Reduce your speeds, Bermuda. Speeding is one of the top 3 causes of accidents in Bermuda. Hashtag, kill your speed, not people. Friday, May 19th, zero tolerance. Reduce your alcohol intake and don't drink and drive. Driving under the influence is also one of the top 3 causes of accidents in Bermuda, and it is preventable. So again, it reiterates that call, zero tolerance. reduce your alcohol intake and cut out driving under the influence. Saturday, May 20th. Everyone's life matters on our roads. Sharing is caring. We share the roads, so let's care for other road users. And as I said, our slogan for May is 2 wheels, 4 wheels, 1 road for all. Whether you are riding, driving, a pedestrian, or a passenger, we all must do our parts on our roads. Changing behaviors means starting as early as we can to educate young children about road safety and the dangers of bad driving practices. To this end, the Council will be doing school presentations to raise awareness at all levels, primary, middle, and secondary, as it is never too early to teach about road safety. And at the other end of the spectrum, we will not overlook our older, mature riders, as these are the ones whose habits and behaviors must be changed. The Bermuda Road Safety Council is discussing adult re-education courses to change behaviors and raise driving standards in Bermuda, focusing on understanding new driving standards and practices in a modern world. Just to give an example, in Bermuda, when you go 18 or when you first get your driver's license, you're not required until the age of 65 to go to take a driving test again. In that time period, new driving standards and practices have come about. So we were looking to re-educate older, mature drivers on new, safer driving standards to, again, overall help raise our standards in Bermuda. As has been mentioned by previous speakers, the driving statistics in Bermuda have been consistent on a trend. Our fatalities in 2022 alone, 11 fatalities. 2021 was an increase to 17. 2020, we saw 15, and in 2019, we saw 12. 2018 recorded 11. So we are seeing a consistent trend that we do want to see go downward. So again, that comes with changing our behaviors, changing how we drive, ride on our roads, and looking out for all road users. The Bermuda Road Safety Council supports the BPS in their efforts to catch traffic offenders, and we encourage our courts to equally hand out punishments that will deter and help change our driving culture. We all have our part to play in helping to make our roads safer, making better choices while driving or riding, choosing not to drink and drive, and to slow your speed. Thank you to everyone that has come out today, from our partners, community stakeholders, to our vendors, and to you, the public, for being here today. Have a good, safe week, and remember, we all share our roads, and we must all look out for each other. Changing minds, changing behaviors. Safer roads for all. Thank you.